Hey, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and we're back out in the garage working on the 1970 SS Chevelle after about a week-long vacation down in Florida. We went down and saw a lot of buddies down there, family and whatnot. It was nonstop. Shout out to Stan Kryla and his wife for showing us a great time. John Perrette and his wife for showing us a great time. And of course, all my family for putting up with us for a week or so. Patty had been down there for a month, and that's why I'd been spending so much time out here in Ely's Monster Garage. But now we're back, and we're getting back on this 1970 Chevelle. And Mike went and ordered some swag here, and I'm not. It's okay. It was here's what it should look like. It was designed for a white t-shirt, not a black t-shirt, so the logo doesn't come out real good. And I'm gonna have to get with the t-shirt company. My gosh, they put this little tiny logo on here. I mean, this thing either should be shifted over to my pocket or bigger. So I'll get with the shirt company and figure out what's going on. YouTube just assigned this company to me. So, I mean, I really didn't have much of a choice, but I figured I'd give it a try. So anyway, thanks for ordering if you're ordering, and we'll stick some stickers around the shop today. But anyway, I wanted to show you what came in, why I was gone. As you can see behind me, Mike was busy, and he built us some professional, I don't know, what do you call them, lifts, I guess, so that we could stick the frame on there, get a little bit higher. Mike has a bad back, and my back isn't doing so great after hauling all that luggage around, but it should lift the car up to a better working height. We'll see how that works out. We're professional, like Alan Pound at down in Emory, Texas. What do you think of that, A&R? We're just like you guys now. Anyway, I think that's where we got the idea from, and we've seen it on different shows. So we'll see how it works out for us. Some things that, one thing I went and got today was the speaker. Now this speaker, you know, for you guys out there restoring 1970 Chevelles and trying to do a concourse restoration like we are, you know, you want original speakers. Unfortunately, the material, the cone, I mean, it just doesn't last 50 years. This particular speaker I had for this car, that came with the car, original to the car, had a big rip in the cone, and the fabric up here was letting loose. So I took it to a place down in Cuyahoga Falls, Mike Orban, and he restored the whole thing. So now we got a completely restored speaker that we can get back in the car. I mean, this is a AM radio, but he fully tests this thing, and I think it'll work out great. We got the original mounting hardware and the original plug here that he went ahead and soldered the leads on and then applied it to the cone. He said he tested it, he played it, put some bass through it. He said it sounded great. Some other things that came in, I was gone. I ordered the correct PCV hose that goes around from the valve cover. So got that, and the PCV valve, got that. To go with the speaker, got new radio knobs, so we'll put those on. And then let's see, we needed a coil to start the car up. I started up with a coil from one of the cars in the other garage, so now I can put that back in working order. Let's see what else came in here. Oh, John Perrette had me buy some original let's say Hearst 4-speed stuff. I'm really trying to talk Mike into going with a Hearst 4-speed on here, and this is one of the attachment brackets. We can take a Muncie shift rod and turn it into a Hearst shift rod. That's for a future episode. But also got the mounting bracket for the shifter too. Now I got to track down some shift linkage because we don't have any shift linkage for this car. So that's I left John Perrette's with a whole list of what to look for. So we'll be all set there. So yeah, I'm blabbing on a little bit, but excited to be back in the garage and excited to show you how to do different things on this restoration. So Larry's going to be joining me tomorrow. It's a nice sunny day today. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow, but Larry will be back out in the garage with me. We'll be getting back on the engine and buttoning things up from where we left off on that successful break-in. We did take the intake manifold off. We took some lifters out and made sure that everything was okay on the camshaft. Everything looks pretty good to us so far. I've got one more test to run through that I want to show you in an episode coming up here. So hang loose. Good to be back in the garage. See ya. One thing we've been reading up on is if you have your camshaft fully broke in and everything is okay on these solid lifter motors, is what'll happen is the push rod will begin to turn around. And as you can see, I've marked this one. I've actually marked them all, but we've been just rotating the motor over to see if it spins. And Larry's going to spin the motor. Now you can see how those were starting to turn, which says that we've got that fully seated down on the camshaft.
Cam not wiped.
The cam's not wiped, so we're in good shape.